Good day to you all. This is Creative Works by Annie, and welcome to my channel. I was asked to make a video on how I join my granny skulls. If you are not familiar with this pattern, please see where you can pick that up, as well as links to my other tutorials on this pattern below. I've used this many times while joining squares in the past. It's quick and easy. However, I will say if your count is off, it may be tricky. Never fear, I'll give you a couple of tips to compensate for a miscount, both up or down, or those pesky stitches that somehow hide from us. Let's begin. First, make your squares, or actually they're rectangles, and you're going to need to do the long side. I always start with the long side first. And you need to put right sides together, and you can see the stitches right here that look nice and pretty. That's the right side. So you want to put right side together, right side, right side. Make sure your skulls are facing the right way. And let me get my yarn here, get it started. And we're going to work we're going to start off with the one that's right in front of us, so the top one. Okay, we're going to find that very corner. We're going to put a slip stitch in there, as well as a chain one and a single crochet. Now it's going to be a little awkward for me because I'm doing this in front of the camera. It's going to be easier because you're going to be working it more like this. Okay. Now we're going to single crochet in the bottom square right in the corner. We're going to also single crochet in each of the next two. We're then going to skip 2 stitches on the top square, so 1, 2, and work 3 single crochet in that. Now we're going to skip to the bottom one. We're going to skip these 2, 1, 2, single crochet in the next 3 stitches. We're going to skip 2 on the top one, single crochet in 3. Skip 2 on the back one, single crochet 3. Skip 2 on the top one, single crochet 3. Skip 2 on the bottom, single crochet on 3. Skip 2 on the top, and you just keep repeating this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, skip 2. Now when you come to where you did your joining, it might be a little difficult, so just try to follow your stitch up and try to crochet right on top of it. Then skip 2, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to skip 2, and we're going to do 1, then put 2 in the chain that's right here, and then we're going to put 1 because we're just going to skip 2, 1, 2, we're going to put that right in the chain. Okay, and then when you open it up, you have this really neat zigzaggy pattern. Okay, and then you just carry on further down as you go, and you're going to be working the same way across the top as you join. Okay, now let's pretend that it's really wonkers, okay, and I'm going to have like a couple extra at the end. Okay, say I'm going to have a couple extra at the end. So to compensate for that, since I know this one's longer, I mean, you might have to frog. It's okay. Frogging is part of crocheting. So what you can do is, I gotta bend this one more time. You work your stitches as normally as you can. But then if you know you're going to be at the end and it's going to be weird, try to kind of compensate in the middle a little bit, okay? So since this one's longer, I might choose to go to skip 3 on this side and work it. Okay, let me do a couple and then I'll show you how that looks when it's flat. Just remember, no one's going to know that you did this, and you're even going to forget. Okay, let me show you how that looks. See, you really can't tell that I skipped 4 right here. Okay, so that helps that part. Now if you're short, you can always add one. Like if you have, you know that you only have space for 2, but you want that triple look, you just put in an extra single crochet. Okay, let me do that. Skip the 2. So you can't really tell too bad that I had to add an extra one in here. So you can compensate by either skipping an extra stitch, or you can add an extra one in there. You'll see the 2 right here, but over time, you're not gonna notice. So it's an easy way of joining squares. Especially if you have the straight pieces like this. And you can adapt any pattern to use this. You can adapt just regular granny square holes, or anybody else's pattern that you might come across. It's just quick and easy, straightforward, 3 on 3, 2 on 2, whatever you would like to do. So, but I hope that helps, and happy crocheting.